So I've added some new things to my MAJORIE page. I know from time to time in the comments people ask me about my MAJORIE, so I wanted to let you know I did add some new things onto it. I even added some clothes, so if you're interested and you get some time, make sure you go check it out. Okay, girl? What's up, everyone? It is your girl Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace, and it's time for another battle of the palette. So I recently did one with the Fantasy Cosmetica. I did the Wizard palette up against this Cradled in Ice palette. The thumbnail should be here. I need to actually make one. I don't think there's one on there right now, but yeah, I decided I want to put it up against the Culturals palette because I thought that would be fun. Originally I was going to put it up against Passion in Paris, but I felt like because they had more berry tones I might not have as much to choose from, and I didn't want to risk it when I knew that these had pretty similar tones. So here's what they look like side by side. As you can see, they're quite similar in tone. I feel like this one just has some purple and gray and black that this one doesn't have because it doesn't have as many shades as the Culturals does. So I figured we could have a cute little battle and you can see which one you would prefer if you're interested in either one of them, or you might be interested in both. I don't know if you're a makeup hoarder like myself and have a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to give you my perspective on each one of these, so we're gonna do that real quick. If you're curious what's going on with my face, girl, I know I look crazy. What happened was I got 3 of the Makeup by Mario blushes and I want to try them all on once. So I have Strawberry Sunset on my nose. I have some Pink Paradise over here, or Paradise Pink on this side. And then I have Papaya Pop on this side. So that's what's going on with the face and why I got so much blush everywhere. So without further ado, I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order, and pick some colors to choose before. I'm thinking I want to do an all blue look just because I love blue, but I'll try to incorporate like some darker tones from each palette in there in the more mauve tone section, or maybe we'll just move mauves as our transition shades. I don't know yet, but I'm going to do the Culturals palette on camera since it's the newest one to my collection, and I already gave y'all another battle of this one in addition to this having its own video. So you've seen this from me twice already, so I figured I will give the Culturals its moment to shine. So I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all, so this is the eye we're working with the Cradled in Ice palette, and here are the swatches. So it goes Cradled, Cosmic Brushes, Cradled, Cosmic Brushes, Cradled, Cosmic Brushes, Cradled, Cosmic Brushes. This one is actually Cosmic Brushes and then Cradled because I was trying to figure out which one would look best. So this is the only one that's flipped around backwards, but just keep in mind the shimmers and these are not going to be the same. Just FYI, the shimmers are not going to be the same. So we'll start off with the Sigma E40 Max and take the shade Crave here. Then we're going to put the shade Natural in our crease. Then we're going to put the shade Midnight on the outer V. We're going to put Tempting on the lid, and we're going to put Secret in the inner corner. I haven't put the inner corner shade in yet for Cradled in Ice. It's going to be, which one did I pick? I'm pretty sure I picked the shade Treasure or Embrace. So I'm pretty sure it's Treasure though, so we'll put Treasure in the inner corner. When we get there, I was sitting here listening to a video about Megan Good, and supposedly she's supposed to be engaged to Jonathan Majors, and I'm like, that doesn't even sound right, like, because I'm like, she just did that Club Shay Shay interview, so I'm like, if she's really engaged, why didn't she just like say something? So it's like, you know how people just make videos and like make up stuff about people, and I'm like, I feel like, you know, she's not really engaged to him and they just, you know, putting propaganda out there or spreading rumors essentially saying that she's engaged to Jonathan Majors, but she's not. I'm like, okay. But I'm sure it hurt to lose that Kane role from Ant-Man, because I'm sure he was gonna pull in a lot of bank from that. I know they pulled his Army commercial that I had seen in theaters like one time too after that happened, so I'm just like, And now you want to run to a black woman after all these issues and happened to you. That's the only thing I hate about the situation. It's like, I love Megan Good. I've been a Megan Good fan since she was in A Time to Kill. And I think she said she was 14. She was 14 when they pulled A Time to Kill, and then like I think she said it took 4 years from the film, but she had read for it, and I think they had gave her the part or something like that. You can watch Club Shay Shay and see exactly what she said about it, but like, I've been a fan since then. I watched her on Cousin Skeeter and a whole bunch of other stuff she did. So, you know, we make a good fan over here. Let me get the shade Natural, but I'm not going to say she's making a mistake because, you know, it ain't my business. That's one thing I'm going to say. Like, it's not my business at all. My thing is more on him, because it's like, you wasn't trying to look in the direction anybody looked like her or me or anyone who looked like you until you got in trouble. Now all of a sudden the black woman should, you know, like come to your aid and save you, but you wouldn't think about the black woman when everything was going good. So that's always my issue with stuff like this. It's like, you can look to me when something go wrong, but when everything going right in your life and it's fine, and you know, you want to make it, you don't want to acknowledge or pay any attention to anybody who looks like me. And that's why I already said God is woman, because that shows, you know. It's midnight now that we did natural, but girl, I don't know. How do y'all feel about Making Good and Jonathan Majors? Because I like Making Good. I'm just kind of like, I don't like when I see stuff like this happen, like you get in trouble and then the black woman's supposed to come save you and be like the afterthought of the situation. But when everything's going fine, you're not dating anybody who look like you. I mean, another example, Michael B. Jordan. Like, every time they say they see him out with somebody wearing the same color as him. But you're talking about you, it's a myth that you don't like black women. Then why don't we ever see you with one? I'm just saying, why don't I ever see you with one that has as much melanin as you have? Because again, he's another person like I've watched like forever. I've watched him since we were kids. Because if I remember correctly, I think Mike was only maybe a year older than I am, or we might be the same age. I don't know. I just know, like, I've been watching him since he was in Hardball with Keanu Reeves. Because if y'all didn't know, the little kid that has all the tape stuff. I love it when you call me Big Papa. That's, if I remember correctly, that's the character Michael B. Jordan plays. Was like, I've been down with you since you was just in Hardball with Keanu Reeves, playing like these itty bitty parts to you got to where you were. I watched him as Reggie on All My Children with my grandma when I worked with her in the summertime. When All My Children would come on her lunch break, she would watch that, and he played this boy named Reggie on it. He got adopted by Erica Kane's boyfriend. His name was Jack. Yes, I was one of those kids who had the grandmother that watched the soap operas, and her soap opera was All My Children. So I watched All My Children. Funny enough, All My Children is gone now, and I think the only one left is like General Hospital, at least on Channel 7. Oddly enough, but anyway, I'm just saying all that to say, like, it's like the people that's bagging and supporting you and watching you are the same people that you know, don't want to give any time of day. You just want to pander and pretend when, you know, it's convenient and it fits your needs, and then, you know, everyone's fooling like, oh yeah, I do, and blah blah, and comment on it just so people don't call you out on your BS. But it's like, if that's really how you felt, I should see you with people that look like me more often, right? Or is it me? Because I feel like I should, if that's really the case. Instead of you just saying that trying to appease me as long as you can, when we all know what the truth really is. Because that's very much what you're giving. Anyway, let me go into shade tempting. But that's the type of thoughts I have when I see stuff like this happening. So I'm interested to see how y'all feel when you see stuff like that happening. Because that just be my first thought. Like, so you're going to try to pander to me, and now you're going to try to act like you all about me now that you got in trouble with the person you really wanted. Because if you didn't really want her, you wouldn't have her first and then be trying to use Megan as afterthought. So that's how I look at stuff like that. And that's why it personally irritates me. But, you know, like people say if she like it, I love it. I know some people were saying that they thought her relationship was a PR relationship, and that the one with LOREY Harvey was a PR relationship as well. I heard he actually liked her, but like the mama was trying to make sure that she didn't have to sign a prenup when she married him, and he wasn't going for the not signing the prenup, so that's how they ended up breaking up. Because I heard he wanted to marry him, they were supposed to get engaged and all this, but her mama wasn't trying to make her sign a prenup, because I don't think her mama signed a prenup with Steve Harvey, and he wasn't going for that. And I mean, I don't blame him. If you had to work from being like just a little extra or a little small role in Hardball as a little kid to where you are now, I wouldn't be not having you sign no prenup either. Because it's like, if you really hear from me, it's like you claiming, why do you care about signing this piece of paper? If you really supposed to be about that life and ride or dying for me, then why won't you sign this piece of paper? Especially since you supposed to got all your own stuff, and your stepdaddy, who adopted you as his actual child, you know, got plenty of money. So what is so hard about you signing this piece of paper? Now allegedly, that's what I heard, that he didn't, that she didn't want to sign the prenup, and that's why. That's what's going on. See how similar these look though? Like, I feel like they look pretty similar, and this eye just looks more sparkly than this one, so I'm very impressed. Let's get into these inner corners now and wrap this up, y'all, because I was actually going to put the blue on top of it, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because once I see them on the eyes, I feel like they look pretty similar. This one is just like a little bit deeper, and I feel like this has a little bit more Like since it has a deeper pigment on it, that's why it looks deeper. I feel like if it didn't have the deeper pigment, they would look about the same. So let's put the inner corner shade in. It's called Secret. But yeah, comment down below and tell me y'all thoughts about what I was talking about, because I'm like, I just feel like this is the type of stuff that's happening. And now we're gonna take the shade Treasure. Pop that over here. So let me back you on up now that we completed both the eye looks, girl. Yeah, but so in my opinion, as usual, y'all know I like each one for different reasons as usual. So this is our Cradled in Ice side, and this is our Cultural side. I feel like if you like more glittery, shimmery, impactful shades on the lids with that iridescent glittery effect, then I feel like you would like the Cradled in Ice. And if you don't want as big of a color story, you want a more condensed color story, then I feel like you would like this palette. So I like the shimmers when it comes to this palette. However, when it comes to just the whole, I prefer the Culturals palette just because I like the more variety that I get out of this. I can do a blue look. I can do a mauve look. I can do a more grayish, smoky-eyed look because it has the black and the grays that the Cradled in Ice palette doesn't have. So I would personally pick the Cosmic Brushes one just because I feel like I get more bang for my buck. My girl Karen Harris has a code, so you can use Cage Makeup at either one of these places. You can use it at Fantasy Cosmetica, or you can use it at Cosmic Brushes. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the Cosmic Brushes one if you want more variety when it comes to what you can do with it. If you want a more condensed version, I'd say get the Cradled in Ice palette. But those are my thoughts on both the palettes. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. The membership's down below if you're interested. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye. Okay, y'all, let's go from day to night with this cute little two-piece situation. So there's actually a pair of matching shorts that goes with this, but I'm starting off the day real cute like with a pair of distressed white jeans with this nice shirt. My necklace is from J. Crew. If you want to buy this set, which you'll see the shorts in a few moments, we go to the night portion of this little short. You can get them from my Poshmark page. I'll have it linked down below, but I thought this was too cute. I have one extra small, one small, two mediums, and one large for anyone interested. But this is what we're working with. This is, to me, is a perfect little daytime brunch with the girls situation.